Hey, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Gang. Y'all already know what's going on. Y'all saw the title. It's another comedy-inspired hour of entertainment on my channel. These videos always do well and they're always like entertaining. I love making them. They're funny. When I watch like new stand-up comedians I've never heard of or new stand-up videos I've never seen before, I just want to share that with y'all. Anyways, if you're a returning subscriber and you continue to watch these types of videos, I'm mad grateful. I appreciate you. I don't take it for granted at all. You could be watching anything, Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, other YouTube videos. But the fact that you're here right now, I'm mad grateful. So if you're a returning subscriber, thank you. And if you see my face for the first time, my name is Owolabby. Welcome to the channel. This channel is all about providing you with a daily dose of EduTainment. Content is both educational and entertaining. That means no matter how boring the topic is, I'll find a way to make it entertaining. And no matter how entertaining the topic is, I'll find a way to tie in like a little life lesson or nugget of wisdom to that topic too. So I appreciate you. Make sure you
in New York, I'm Millie Rock, hiding in my sock.
Really rock on that like button, hit them folks on that subscribe button. I'm grateful for you, I appreciate you. So today's video comes courtesy of one of the people that left a comment in one of my other videos. It's called Doug Stanhope on nationalism. Nationalism, for those who don't know, obviously is the pride one has in their own country pretty much, right? And usually nationalism is tied to like, in a way, it's the idea of like your country is better than the next country. So we'll see what Doug Stanhope has to say about it. Alright, so let's tap in. Y'all see my cut too? I got a fresh cut today. The lineup, the fade, beard is looking good. I have to shoot today, so
Nationalism does nothing but teach you how to hate people that you never met, and all of a sudden you take pride in accomplishments you had no part in whatsoever, and you brag about, you know, like the Americans, you go, fuck the French. Fuck the French. If we hadn't saved their ass in 2 world wars, they'd be speaking German right now. You go, oh, was that us? That was us? Was that me and you, Tommy? We saved the French? Jesus. I know I blacked out a little bit after that 4th shot of Jägermeister last night, but I don't remember. I know we went through the Wendy's drive-thru. We were gonna get one of them fresh cheddar sandwiches. It looked so alluring on the commercial, but then we ordered it and realized we had no money and we had to ditch out before the second window. And those douchebags in line behind us with the bass music probably got our order, and we laughed about that. But I don't remember saving the French at all. I went through the last 10 calls on my cell phone, and there's nothing incoming or outgoing to the French looking for muscle on a project. I checked my pants. There's no mud stains on the knees from where we were garroting krauts in the trenches at Verdun. I think we didn't do anything but watch sports bloopers while we got hammered. I think we should shut the fuck up.
I love how he's so chill. Like, he just has he's smoking. I guess definitely wouldn't be able to smoke now. He's smoking. I think he's about to grab a beer or a bottle. But he has a point though. Like, you're taking pride. Obviously, be prideful of like the things your past ancestors have accomplished. But as of right now, you didn't necessarily do anything to like make your country great right now. Like, right? I mean, you're pretty much living off of the greatness or the things that your ancestors did, and obviously the aspiration is to make things easier for the next generation, but you can't take credit for what they did.
All that stuff, tradition and heritage, it's dead people's baggage. Quit carrying it. Did you make it up? No. Passed on to me. Pass it back. Every immigration argument that you hear, they never come from a like, well, how does it affect you personally? Well, you know, these immigrants, they come to our country, they
Take
burden
our
our
jobs.
tax system. What they do is they come here and they get into our education system and our health care, and I gotta pay the taxes. My taxes have to pay that. Well, what the fuck are you doing to me? Every time you have a kid, because it's American, I should pull up a chaise lounge and wave a flag while 15 of those things come out of you, oh, I can't wait to pay for these, they're American. I have a vasectomy and an abortion on my record, but I can't wait for all your fucking fat-headed Midwestern kids to come out of here. What are you, Catholic? Come on, we grew for a multiply. Love it. I'll get a second job. No, Well, these immigrants, they don't speak the language. Then don't talk to them. You know who speaks the language?
And most immigrants, they have to learn how to speak 2 languages, for that matter, right? So, like, I don't know, there's the hate against immigrants, like, nobody steals your job, bro. No one's stealing your job. If you're good enough, if you're good at what you do, no one's gonna steal your job. If you're qualified, if you have the necessary requirements, bro, why are you scared of the next man stealing your job? Shouldn't you be comparing yourself to the next man anyways? Be the best version of you that you can possibly be. And the idea that an immigrant's gonna come here, obviously people come and go, like people get deported, immigrants come, people leave the country. So the fact that you were worried about a next man stealing your job was taken away. To be honest, anything could take away your job, okay? It doesn't have to be like an immigrant. The fact the company could close down any single day. You could just be fired straight up. So the fact, if you thinking that an immigrant is gonna take your job, if you're good enough at what you do, no one can say anything to you. The fuck?
Perfectly. Your next door neighbor. You've lived there 8.5 years. You've never said one fucking word to that guy.
Facts.
You avert eye contact should you check the mail at the same time. So why would you give a shit what the guy selling gnip-gnops in a cart in the park speaks? It's none of your fucking business. And all the cliched arguments, like that, well, they're lazy, they're shiftless, and they're criminals, and all this. All those arguments go against the main cliched argument of they're taking American jobs. I live on the Mexican border. I live 7 miles off the Mexican border in a town, Bisbee, Arizona, a little town. I can go out any day and watch Border Patrol arresting these guys by the dozen, 11 at a time out of a Dodge Omni, like a clown car with plastic cuffs. And you're right, they don't speak the language and they probably have no education. They don't have fucking shoes half the time. They're like barefoot and tattered castaway, like Gilligan's Island shorts, and a fucking dirty t-shirt, and they're dehydrated and wander in the desert for 4 days. And if that guy is as qualified for your job as you are, you're a fucking loser of such epic, humiliating proportions. I would be ashamed to have anyone find out that guy took my job. He doesn't speak English. What, did they do your job training in pantomime, shithead? Oh, see it coming. Boink, boink. I see it, boink, boink. Great. Oh, you're out of here, mullet head. That guy's not qualified. Fucking asshole, you should have tried harder. Nobody bitches about immigrants taking their job if that person has skills of any level.
Facts.
Out here, fucking brain surgeons sitting around the Beverly Hills Hotel lounge. You know what really chaps my ass, Barry? Scandinavian fellas are coming over taking all our good neurosurgery positions. The Norwegians specifically. I say we down ourselves a bottle of Jack Daniels and go stomp us some Ouija ass. The first Ouija we see. We jump out of that Explorer and pound him. Fucking immigrants. All started with that Einstein. Once they brought him over from Germany and we didn't have any good genius jobs, it was a trickle-down effect.
I'm dead. Yo, this is why I love like sharing with y'all like comedy style videos. They're like they talk about important topics, bro, like nationalism, the fact that you think of immigrants being as a bad like shame to your country. They talk about like interesting topics and they add humor to it. This is why I love like shooting these type of videos. It just makes you think while also getting some laughter, right? So obviously, bro, there's no reason to be scared about a next person stealing your job. If you're qualified, you should be overqualified for whatever. You have the advantage, quote unquote. You speak the language, you're in the system, you're familiar. So if they can take your job, that means they deserve it way more than you, right? Because my mom and dad always say, oh, you speak the language already, you have an advantage. That's what they always tell me. I have the native like Canadian accent, right? And then they have the Nigerian accent. And obviously, just innately you not put down, but like you have a negative connotation to someone that doesn't speak your language fluently, right? Just innately you think of them as less than. I don't know, right? Like as me, I'm trying to learn French. An actual French person that would be talking to me, they might not even want to talk to me because I don't really speak French all that fluently. So nationalism in itself has its place, but again, we're all human. The fact that we're all humans is a level playing field, bro. We're all humans, all sharing the world together. Whatever, especially with how it is now, everything's so interconnected. If one thing happens to the next country, it can have a trickle-down effect on our Canada, United States, Germany, whatever, right? So the global world. You're a member. You're human in the global country that is the world, pretty much, right? But yeah, so hope y'all got some insight. Hope it made you think. This is my playlist. It's what I call "Come and Get These Jokes." This comedy hour. You come here to laugh. You want the full playlist? It'll be linked up right here. I appreciate y'all. Check out the other videos on my channel. I'm grateful for your time. God bless. Much love. Peace and joy. Namaste. And if it doesn't feed you, don't water it. Don't water dead situations. And again, my other motto is to always keep that same mother effing energy. Treat people the same. Treat people fairly. And don't switch up. You yourself don't switch up on people, and don't allow people to switch up on you. If they didn't support you in the beginning when you were working on your music, your YouTube, whatever it is, don't allow them to be a part of you now. Once they see that you're starting to, blow up. Get me? Again, appreciate y'all. Deuces.
Double C. Niggas in your